That will require returning to the area where the factory was. Once we are there, I can transplant the necessary information from the local server. Let me indicate with a marker the buildings which have vital activity. In such buildings, defenseless citizens unable to flee still remain.
There are many people still in the buildings, Leo, so be careful.
I know, but at least I have to exterminate the enemy in this area.
We will hold battle position. Colony damage increasing due to battle. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Metatron ore. We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position. Damage to the surroundings increasing due to battle. Civilian casualties increasing due to battle. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. We have obtained the passcode. We have shot down the enemy. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. Enemy backup forces are in battle position. We have obtained the Metatron ore. Damage to the surroundings increasing due to battle. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. Colony damage increasing due to battle. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. Confirmed, all the enemy frames are destroyed. I will report damage to neighboring areas from this battle. There are a few damaged buildings. A few were injured or killed.
I know you did your best, Leo.
We have obtained the program. We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone. Damage to the surroundings increasing due to battle. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. We have shot down the enemy. Damage to the surroundings increasing due to battle. We have obtained the passcode. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. Damage to the surroundings increasing due to battle. We will cease battle position. We have obtained the Metatron ore. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position. Damage to the surroundings increasing due to battle. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Metatron ore. We will hold battle position. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone. We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone. We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone. We have obtained the program. Now we will head for the local server to transplant the necessary information. But first, we need to destroy the enemy with the passcode for the local server.
I see.
The star-marked frames show the leaders. Destroying the leader first will lower the level of the entire party. We will hold battle position. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. Enemy backup forces are in battle position. We are surrounded by enemies. Colony damage increasing due to battle. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the passcode. We will cease battle position. We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. Damage to the surroundings increasing due to battle. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We have obtained the Metatron ore. We have obtained the program. Let me give you the next mission instructions. Depart the industrial area. We will hold battle position. Damage to the surroundings increasing due to battle. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. Let me report the current situation status. The enemy has taken over the colony's EPS system in order to win mastery of the air.
EPS?
All civilian flying objects in the colony are fueled by microwave energy from the outer EPS system, as mandated by the Environmental Protection Law. The enemy is using the EPS to form a barrier, a microwave energy field in the sky over the colony.
You mean it's dangerous?
Yes. Being within the energy field is like being in a microwave oven. Jehuti itself would not suffer much damage, but any vital life form would not survive.
Leo.
So what can we do?
We have no choice but to disrupt the energy field by destroying the EPS system. This colony block has 2 facilities which supply EPS energy. Two EPS antennas are housed in two mountains in the center of the colony. By turning these two antennas to face each other, the enemy has created a massive microwave energy field in the center of the colony. Our first task is to destroy those two EPS antennas. There is another related target. You see the colony shaft ahead of us? It carries the main power supply to the EPS antennas from the axis of the colony. By damaging the relay block of the shaft, we can weaken the EPS energy flow, if not stop it.
So, the shaft and two antennas. Okay, let's do it.
Current status is that the EPS antennas are not accessible. We should journey to block D07, where the shaft is located. I will show you with a marker on the screen.
Not again.
I suggest you restrict yourself to your duties.
I know, but...
Detected vital activity near the church where your passenger was uploaded.
Someone must have run away in that direction. Leo, can we go save them?
I will mark the building with vital activity. We have obtained the Metatron ore. Colony damage increasing due to battle. We will hold battle position. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. Enemy backup forces are in battle position. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. Enemy backup forces are in battle position. I recommend you stand back a certain distance and attack the enemy one by one. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position. Colony damage increasing due to battle. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Metatron ore. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. Damage index exceeding 50%. We have shot down the enemy. Mission accomplished. I will report damage to neighboring areas from this battle. Many buildings were damaged. No casualties.
You did it!
The energy field has already reached the city.
No sign of vital activity in this block. I assume the microwave energy field has eliminated all vital forms.
It's awful.
So, what do you suggest?
Destroy the EPS relay block at the base of the shaft.
You mean I shoot from here?
Yes, but it is a long shot. Besides, Jehuti's energy weapons will not work within the field. We should find some primitive long-distance weapon to impact the target physically.
Where can we find such a weapon?
We have confirmed the conditions at the target. Let us leave now and locate a suitable weapon. We will hold battle position. Damage index exceeding 50%. Enemy backup forces are in battle position. We have shot down the enemy. Damage index exceeding 50%. We have shot down the enemy. shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone. We have obtained the Metatron ore. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Metatron ore. We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone. battle position. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. Enemy backup. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. Enemy backup forces are in battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Megatron ore. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone. We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone. Destroy the EPS relay block at the base of the shaft by using a long-distance weapon. We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone. We have obtained the Metatron ore. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position. We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position. Colony damage increasing due to battle. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. I detect a vector trap. It appears there is a hidden object in this area.
Vector trap?
It is one of the Metatron-related technologies. Jehuti's weapon storage system and the Urenbeck catapult are some of its applications. When you apply high-energy and high-speed rotation to Metatron, you can observe an effect where false space is pulled into the direction of its axis. By simultaneously putting an object at the equilibrium point of compression and expansion, space will recover to its normal condition.
That's enough. I can't understand you. Say it more simply.
Destroy the objects called Porter in this area, and then something will happen.
That's all I wanted to know.
There are several Porters. They are small, and besides, you cannot lock onto them, so be careful when you search for them. We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone. We will hold battle position. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. Enemy backup forces are in battle position. We are surrounded by enemies. Damage to the surroundings increasing due to battle. We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. Colony damage increasing due to battle. We have shot down the enemy. Enemy backup forces are in battle position. We have shot down the enemy. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. damage increasing due to battle. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Metatron ore. We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone. We have destroyed a porter. Colony damage increasing due to battle. We have destroyed a porter. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We have destroyed a porter. We have destroyed a porter. We have destroyed a porter. Vector trap has been released. We have obtained the item.
This is what we'll use.
A primitive weapon from Earth. It should work.
All right, let's head for the shaft.
We will hold battle position. Enemy backup forces are in battle position. Damage to the surroundings increasing due to battle. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. Damage to the surroundings increasing due to battle. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Metatron ore. We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone. We will hold battle position. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. Enemy backup forces are in battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position. Enemy backup forces are in battle position. We have shot down the enemy. Damage index exceeding 50%. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Metatron ore. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Metatron ore. We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone. Destroy the EPS relay block at the base of the shaft by using a long-distance weapon. Heading for the outer area of the battle zone. We are heading for the outer area of the battle. We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone. Destroy the EPS relay block at the base of the shaft by using a long-distance weapon. Destroy the EPS relay block at the base of the shaft by using a long-distance weapon. Destroy the EPS relay block at the base of the shaft by using a long-distance weapon. Destroy the EPS relay block at the base of the shaft by using a long-distance weapon. Destroy the EPS relay block at the base of the shaft by using a long-distance weapon. Destroy the EPS relay block at the base of the shaft by using a long-distance weapon. We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone. Destroy the EPS relay block at the base of the shaft by using a long-distance weapon. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the passcode. We will cease battle position. Destroy the EPS relay block at the base of the shaft by using a long-distance weapon. Destroy the EPS relay block at the base of the shaft by using a long-distance weapon. Colony damage increasing due to battle. We will hold battle position. Enemy backup forces are in battle position. We have shot down the enemy. Colony damage increasing due to battle. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Metatron ore. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We have obtained the item. We will hold battle position. We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. Destroy the EPS relay block at the base of the shaft by using a long-distance weapon. position. We have shot down the enemy. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. Enemy backup forces are in battle position. We have obtained the Metatron ore. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone. Destroy the EPS relay block at the base of the shaft by using a long-distance weapon. Destroy the EPS relay block at the base of the shaft by using a long-distance weapon. Destroy the EPS relay block at the base of the shaft by using a long-distance weapon. We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone. We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone. We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone. We will hold battle position. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. Enemy backup forces are in battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. Colony damage increasing due to battle. We have shot down the enemy. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. Damage to the surroundings increasing due to battle. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Metatron ore. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We have obtained the item.